NBA disappointing player. Miles Turner would be disappointing, but I'm not going to mention him.
Pels are lacking
NBA disappointing player. Lehman, who's your NBA disappointing player this year?
It's a toss-up between Lonzo, maybe, just based off of the hype.
Okay,
he was
who's your
hyped
other?
whenever he was a rookie and
Yeah,
stuff.
who's your other?
Well, I'm saying Lonzo.
Well, who's your other?
You got to pick one. I'm saying Lonzo.
Yeah, but who's your other?
DeMar, maybe.
Okay.
He's not the same player he was last year or the year before.
Go look at his. Do you know what his stats are?
Give me his stats.
I don't know his stats, but
off the top of my head.
by watching
just based off of them struggling as a team, and they're not really
DeMar.
in sync and stuff.
Like, yeah, he's not playing like this like he usually is, but he's still playing solid.
Aldridge?
Bro, their guards are playing terrible. Forbes and Derek White are playing.
Patty Mills is old.
Yeah, they're playing terrible.
Derek White's overrated. I don't like
DeJounte Murray. They played so good last year.
DeMar needs to be that guy. He's DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, the thing is, he's
shoot it and it goes.
To be honest, like DeMar has never been the guy.
I agree.
DeMar's been on teams where it's a very good team.
Strong team.
Yeah, but DeMar's never been the guy.
he was not
so you can't ask.
You could argue he was the best guy for the Raptors, but he wasn't the guy.
Yeah. There was many guys that could take shots.
LeBron is the guy.
Yeah, KD.
Yeah, I know.
Kawhi is the guy.
But whenever you have a
Giannis
guy,
is the guy.
but whenever you have
Giannis.
you have a guy like listen, whenever you have a guy like Kawhi leave, then you got to kind of step up and.
You never looked at the Raptors and go, they have DeMar DeRozan. No, you looked at the Raptors and you go, they're well coached, and you're strong. You're starting five strong, and they have a good bench. Yeah. You're like, wow, they had Kyle Lowry. You had Serge Ibaka when he was a little younger. You had DeMar DeRozan who could run the team.
Sure.
You had blah 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 blah.
I understand, but what do they have
now? You look at the Bucks. They go, they are the greatest player to touch this earth right now.
That's why I said it was a toss up. Lonzo is my big.
Time out. Can you go back? Can you go back? Because you play him at 5 in another video.
Yeah, and I think as a discussion, put 5 players in the discussion for the best player right now in the world.
Oh, that's fine.
Arguably. You look at the Mavs, you go, Luka Doncic is the guy.
I'm saying Lonzo mainly, even though he's been injured a little bit.
Yeah, because DeMar DeRozan sounded dumb.
So I really wanted to do this player, but I'm not going to because maybe if he ends up on the show, I don't want to have to deal with that.
Oh, God.
So I was going to go.
He never responded to us, though, did he?
He'd eat you for breakfast.
I was going to go.
He said, let's play one.
I was going to go with Miles Turner. But Miles, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. You've never averaged a double-double. I'm waiting for that. You're averaging like 10 and 5 this year. Can you step it up so I don't have to?
And their team's looking good too.
Because their team's doing good, I'm going to stay away.
That's the only reason.
I'm going to stay away from Miles Turner. I'm going to stay away.
10 and 5 is disrespectful.
He is averaging like 11 and 5 this year. Go look.
It's like 12 and 6.
No, it's not.
What's the difference?
And he's not 100%.
What's the difference between 11?
Shut up! You've told me he's not healthy.
Lingering injury.
He doesn't rebound. He gets less rebounds than the guards on the team, dude.
He plays it for him.
All right, my disappointing player of the year, who got paid as well, is Otto Porter Jr. Otto Porter is making $27 million this year.
For the Suns?
Nope, the Bulls.
Bulls, I'm sorry.
He's making $27 million this year. He's hurt right now currently. Been hurt all year. That team just looks terrible. Jim Boylan is just the worst coach of all time. No one wants to play for him. The dude's averaging 11, 3, and 2 and making $27 million this year. Like, Otto Porter was supposed to go into that team with Zach LaVine and be like,
Lauri Markkanen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Lauri Markkanen. That's a nice
Otto
little core.
Porter's always been hit or miss, though.
Yeah, but he just got paid.
Especially fantasy-wise. He either gets 7 points or he gets 10.
Yeah, but he got
Otto
paid.
Porter's not a $27 million guy.
That's what I'm saying. He got paid. I think his contract was like 4 years for like $128 million.
He's underperforming for the money.
I do remember that contract.
Yeah, it was big. And you're like, wow, because the Wizards actually matched it or something, but he chose the Bulls. Yeah, I just don't think that's the dude you should be paying. There's a lot of other guys. Pay Zach LaVine a little more or something. Jeez.
Bulls need help. Lauri Markkanen almost made my players most disappointing.
He is not playing good, is he? I know, it's crazy. All right, Tristen, what about you, man?
As a team, they're just...
What's your most disappointing
player?
This would be wonderful if you did Miles.
Yeah, that's a negatory.
He might be his most promising player.
Yeah, why wasn't he his most
So my most disappointing player is a man I've not seen touch the court ever in an NBA game.
Oh, I know. I knew it's John Wall. Oh, no.
No, my biggest disappointment is Zion Williamson.
I thought you were going to go with John Wall.
The Pels suck for multiple reasons, including their starting 5. Zion Williamson to me is the most disappointing player. He hasn't touched the court.
Just because of injury, like
it
in
scares
a way,
me.
he is the most disappointing.
I was very
he was so hyped and he didn't play.
The NBA was very excited this year. I was very excited. Fans were excited. Duke was excited. There was a lot of excitement, a lot of build-up. The amount of marketing dollars that went into Zion Williamson this year was second to none.
Yeah.
And second would be LeBron James when he came out. No prospect has done this, right? Most disappointing player. he's averaging 0 points, 0 rebounds, and 0 assists.
So basically,
that's pretty good that's pretty good on 0 minutes.
And efficiency.
pretty efficient.
I understand that he's hurt. Don't get me wrong. The comments are going to be like, Tristen, Zion's hurt. He'll be back and be fine. I don't know if he's going to be fine.
Yeah, he is
I was very pro. Oh, he's going to be okay. His game's going to translate. Blah blah blah. And then he comes with that injury a week.
That was out. By the way, that was out of the blue, kind of. I don't know if he was still hurt. I think he was still hurt.
But basically, with the amount of fanfare that's on Zion, don't you think you would have watched the game and ESPN and SportsCenter would have blasted? Ooh, Zion goes down, right? And you see the video everywhere, and then MRI comes back, blah blah blah, and the next morning he's out for a month. You never saw that. All of a sudden, you got breaking news: Zion's out, which makes me think it was like a wear and tear thing.
Yeah,
not one move. It's not like when he was at Duke and he like broke out his shoe and you knew he got hurt there. You saw that play. He got hurt. He was done for a little bit. I think he is still
hurt from that. To be honest, I don't think he recovered fully.
I think Zion plays such a game where he could be hurt
all the time,
a lot, frequently. Kind of like Anthony Davis early on in his career. Yeah. Anthony Davis adjusted well. All Anthony Davis was a big man. He couldn't. He was average mid game, but he could not shoot the outside ball. So he was 15 feet in at all times.
He's gotten good now.
And he had to be a bully. But like it's essentially NFL. Every time you get hit, whether you see it or not, it affects you. You know what I'm saying? Being a bully for 32 to 35 minutes for Anthony Davis wasn't good.
The little white guy.
Now Now Zion's gonna come back. He's gonna have to be the bully, but he's gonna come off an injury.
Yeah.
He's got a target on his back. Zion Williamson's the most disappointing player.
Who knows what his future looks like? Anyway. You know, like even if he wasn't injured, who knows what he would have, or what he still will amount to in the NBA. Yeah. I don't know. Something about him he doesn't give off that vibe that he's gonna be a great player. No. But at the same time,
it's just a ball. Like you said, it's just it's a style of play. Like John Morant coming in, you knew like he plays the style that NBA plays. He's flashy, passes, all that stuff. By the way, is John Wall all on our could have been the most disappointing players? The dude still get paid
44.
44.
John Wall is living there.
He hasn't played.
May not play next year.
By the way, sorry. Rest in peace, John. I love you. His mom just passed away.
That's
rest in peace, John. Rest in peace, John's mom.
Yeah, still rest in peace, John.
Moving on, most surprising player, Tristen.
Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic is the most.
I'm sick of hearing this Dallas talk.
I don't want to be a homer.
No, I agree. I mean, it's not a bad call. Most surprising.
I get it. He was rookie of the year this year, and the argument's going to be rookie. Sure. But if you look at statistical jump,
you knew he was coming
from last year to this year, he could. He's in the Pascal Siakam discussion of he could be MVP this year. And be most improved.
Bro, Bam.
He's a god, dude.
Bam, I just read you off earlier. Bam's 15, 10, and 5.
Well, Bam. So
58%.
Luka Doncic, injury scares me.
It's weird. He's one of those guys where you see him on the court, like if you just showed up to a basketball game and you saw him in warm-ups just chilling out, you wouldn't think that guy was top 10 player in the NBA.
Man, I'll tell you,
it's weird.
I'm going to cry if
he doesn't look like a basketball player.
So, Kevin...
He's 6'7", though, so in person he would look like a basketball player.
I love when you interrupt me.
Yeah, I know, it's great.
So how about you shut up? So here's where we're at. So free agency and little trade deadlines coming up, and there's discussions of players. They're saying possible Kevin Love going to the Mavericks. If Kevin Love goes to the Mavericks, I'm going to question Mark Cuban. Because our only good players are ever white. It's ridiculous.
God,
Steve Nash... Dirk.
Who are you trading for Kevin Love, though?
I don't. Tim Hardaway. It's okay. He's got a bad contract. I'm okay giving away Tim Hardaway.
Yeah, you're definitely not.
Tim Hardaway's bad.
All right, Luka. Nick.
It was close between Bam, which I already mentioned, which was nice to get that mentioned under there, so I didn't have to use him for my most surprising player. But mine's Devontae Graham, who's probably going to win Most Improved Player of the Year award. He's averaging 19, 4, and 7 this year.
He's an animal.
And honestly, I don't think I know the Hornets are just terrible and all that, but I don't think they were going to expect to be all right, we're dishing Kemba, and we're just going to have this really good guard that plays a similar style to Kemba. Not as athletic as Kemba, can shoot the 3 ball a little bit better than Kemba, though, I would say. So it's kind of nice for Charlotte to now that they can grow around Devontae Graham instead of having to literally just rebuild from flat. And the dude just literally was non-existent last year.
KU puts out good pros. I honestly wanted it was between Luke and Andrew Wiggins for me. Andrew Wiggins,
Wiggins playing good.
Has been a really good surprise.
But yeah, he's just showing out this year. He was like a two-way player last year, I think. He had a two-way contract last year or something like that. So,
yeah, he didn't get much NBA time.
So for him to just come out and show out like that, impressive.
All right, my guy. This guy is a guy that you probably didn't even think about at all. Hey, whoa, settle down.
I got him looking at my notes all the time. I'm just looking, man. I'm just looking.
This is probably going to be a really tchotch.
You guys probably didn't even think about him at all. Probably not even in your head. He's not even a starter. He comes off the bench, okay?
Lou Williams.
My biggest surprise for the NBA 2019, Dwight Howard.
Oh, God.
Biggest surprise of the NBA for me 2019.
I mean, coming from you, that's really
he's not getting
but
he's not getting crazy stats or anything. He's playing 20 minutes a game. He's averaging 20 minutes a game coming off the bench. But whenever he's on the floor, that team is averaging 9 points more per 100 possessions, which is he is second to only one guy on the Lakers, LeBron.
Wow, hitting.
Nice, dude.
So
wow, that's
overall,
an extra.
So
that's a Lehman stat.
One thing that you could say is he's basically the second most efficient player on that team right now.
I really wanted you to
He's
say
coming
the
off
most important player.
No.
I wanted you to say
no.
Dwight Howard
No.
is the second.
Overall,
Dwight-
obviously Anthony is
Dwight
the better
plays his
player and
role.
stuff.
Dwight plays his role. He plays his role well.
And he's toned it back.
Next,
though.
you know what? Next
he's
time
a
we'll do
player.
best player who plays his role.
Yeah,
because that's what he is. I can name you 10 players that do that.
But I mean, if you're talking about Dwight Howard, how he's looked the last 3, 4, 5 years, he was not playing his role the last 3, 4, 5 years at all.
Time out.
And
So
not
the
efficient.
year.
Dwight Howard.
Oh, God, I'm going to do this to you. The year before this, in his whole entire career, was the only year he didn't average a double-double.
Oh,
Okay.
no, Lehman, you
The dude was
started him.
great until last year. And then he
rebounded.
got
That's what I'm saying.
hurt. Then
He's
he
the
got
biggest-
hurt.
yeah.
So yes, but don't
If
say
you-
he was not efficient the last
No,
3,
listen,
4 years.
if you go back
the dude
into,
has been a beast.
Whoa, settle down. Here we go. All right. So if you go back to 2014 and you fast forward to 2019, who's the biggest surprise in the NBA? And I say Dwight Howard. People are going, what do you mean? And they look at his stats and realize he's coming off the bench, getting 20 minutes a game. Okay, I understand that. We're talking about from 2018 to 2019.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But you
Dwight
said
Howard is in my
But you
head,
said last
the
3 or
biggest
4
surprise of
years
the
he's been
NBA.
inefficient. No, he hasn't. Last year he didn't play. He played 8 or 9 games last year.
Okay, that's my bad. Okay.
Don't forget 100 likes and Tristen is going to pie Andrew in the face. And then remember, wait for the game, which will be right about now.
Thanks for watching.